Hey, what's going on, guys? Me, Jedi. So in this video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about ice. Well, you might be thinking ice, like the water form that, when you freeze it becomes this little solid. No. Not that ice. We are going to be diving into ICE, ICE, which is basically this border service that keeps illegal Mexicans and illegal immigrants in general, but mostly Mexicans because it's in Mexico, to that border. And it basically just keeps them out because it really helps control the illegal immigrants. So that is what we're going to be looking at today. As always, let's go. All right. So with that main organization, it's also referred to as the cages, and that's what I'm going to call it here because ICE might kind of get you a little bit confused because it actually stands for something bigger. But basically, one thing that's always been pointed, especially with the former President Obama's wife, Michelle Obama, she said that President Trump is putting people in cages. All right. Pause. Let's talk about these cages. So basically, the border service, they are basically detaining people and sending them back for deportation. And what they do is they keep people in this, it's not a cage, it's more like a room, like a waiting room, this huge room where people are kept, and then their papers are being reviewed, and we make sure that they're not illegal before we either send them back or we keep them in. And only people who follow the illegal process have to go through this because they are suspicious individuals. And we definitely do not want illegal people. All right, so that's the main thing, is that these people are illegal. All right, so Michelle Obama talked about how President Trump is throwing people into cages and how these poor Mexican people and these poor immigrants who come here illegally, right? Illegally, remember that. So these poor people who come in here illegally are put there, and they just want a better life. And they're being put there, and it's President Trump who is the main cause for all this, right? That is what Michelle Obama says. Well, let's kind of go back a little bit. Now, did Trump make this organization? No. The guy who basically made all these cages, ironically, is Obama. He is the guy who decided to have the ICE organization and try to, really hold out on the immigrants. But of course, the people loved him because he was a Democrat. And of course, he was not like President Trump, where he was just straight up and just speaking his mind. And so people didn't like that, and they decided to just support him. Whereas with President Trump, of course, they're going to go against everything he does. So with President Trump, he basically just comes out and says that he is against illegal immigrants. He's okay with immigration. He believes in legal immigration, but he does not want any illegal immigrants because he thinks that all illegal immigrants are here for the wrong reason, because the first thing that they do is enter this country illegally. Like, think about it. Let's just say you go to a classroom and you sit down, and on the first day, your teacher gives you a pop quiz and you cheat. Now, is that teacher going to think that, you're going to be a cheater the entire year? You're probably not going to be a cheater. You might repent, but the first impression that you give them is that you're a cheater. Well, of course, that's going to really throw things off. So if you're an illegal immigrant, first of all, you committed a crime right there. And then, you're most likely going to be committing even more crimes because you don't have the education, you're not going to have the proper funding, you don't have the proper resources. So I get that going to America is the only way for you to, kind of start a new life, but going legal is the right way to do it. And that is basically my thoughts. That is what the Republican Party is also thinking, because we don't want any illegal immigrants. We're totally fine with legal immigrants. So that is where the party and I stand. Other than that, I will see you tomorrow with a brand new video. Bye.